In first year I did, because I think everyone says that you need to get your accommodation before Christmas, and I don't think you actually do. I think it's just the housing companies wanting their money as soon as possible.
Definitely. Luckily, I was fortunate enough last year to live with my flatmate for this year, and we get on really well, as well as my new flatmate who I currently live with as well. But it's definitely a factor you should always consider before moving in.
I think that's something that I probably should have considered more, because although you're friends with someone, living with them's completely different, but I don't think people often do.
Usually I do. Usually it's a very, selection of about 4 or 5 houses, checking on, criteria of prices and things like that. If there's one suitable for me, I'll usually say so. But in the end, it's all a group decision, and we usually come together on that.
I think it's always really, if you wanted to change, it's always really intimidating because I'd never signed like a legal document like that before, so I think it is really intimidating, so I wouldn't expect to be able to get out of it once I've signed and paid the deposit.
I think it's quite difficult to change your mind, because if you have given a landlord, the tenancy agreement and you've signed everything, it's quite difficult to then change it again. So I would always make sure it's the right property for you before you make any final decision. I didn't this year, which is probably why I found out that there's been some faults in where I live. But I would next time, or even just to other people, encourage them to check if there are any faults and whether that's included in the contract.
Yes, I always look for signs of damp, mould, any breakages, any things that I am liable to be charged for. But then if you can highlight them before you move in, you'll be safe within your contract. Taking pictures as well, take pictures of the flat, and also note down in the itinerary what's broken and what's not.
I think I've been intimidated by a landlord before because, once again, you don't really know what your rights are. Even though you're paying all this money, you think that everything they say has to go, so I think you do get intimidated by them. But I think by third year I've learned to kind of stand up for myself a bit.